So you go out with a group of girlfriends, lots of laughs, good conversation. Then you get home and then it happens. The overthinking switch turns on. You are overanalyzing everything. Why did I say that? What does she think of me? Oh my God, they thought it was too much. Oh, I shouldn't have talked so much. Why did I talk so little? Why did I talk so much? Oh, I said the wrong thing. Did I offend her? I 100% offended her. Oh my God, she hates me. They all hate me. Yep, they all hate me. If you're shaking your head yes, you know what this feels like. It is that overthinking spiral that sensitive souls love to go down. And you're probably even laughing at me because you know you have been there. I know because I have been there too. Oh my gosh. I don't talk about anything that I have not experienced, y'all. I mean, to the point that it'll be 3 days later and you're still thinking about it. I haven't heard from anyone. It confirms in your brain, oh, yep, they hate me. Oh, yep, they don't like me. Even if that conversation wasn't even a deep convo, like it doesn't matter. You just can't stop obsessing over it. Why do sensitive souls do this to themselves? It is painful. And you've probably asked yourself this question a zillion times. Why can't I just let it go? Let it go. You have taught yourself to go down this spiral. And it's typically because you haven't felt safe. There's some type of protection mechanism there that is happening. I mean, quite literally, you forget what you ate for lunch yesterday, but you can remember every word from a conversation in 2007. I shouldn't have said that. Or you can't recall your neighbor's name, but you do remember exactly what a friend said to you before she stopped texting you and ghosted you. And you replay it in your mind like a freaking Netflix special on repeat while you're trying to go to sleep and at all times whenever it's the most inconvenient. Yep, I know you're shaking your head, yes. I know it. Let's talk about why this actually happens and what to actually do about it. I said actually a lot there. And I'm not just gonna say stand in your power and release, because that doesn't really work. I've tried it, it's bullshit. So this runs deeper, guys, than that conscious level thinking and that conscious level healing. This is your energy body holding on to things. This is your subconscious diving deep into those filing cabinets. You can think of your subconscious as filing cabinets, and all these years of stories and things and experiences that have happened just keep filing away. So it's like almost a layered effect, right? So I didn't feel safe here, so now I don't feel safe in the present moment. I didn't feel safe here, so this is the reason why that's happening. I didn't feel protected here, so this is why I'm feeling it. So it's like this layered effect, and you have these filing cabinets that go back, and I'm not even going to go into the filing cabinets that are not even just your life. It could be past lives, it could be generational lives that are affecting you and affecting you today with these overthinking thoughts. So you hold on to those things that happened to you in 3rd grade and happened to you in 5th grade and happened to you in 12th grade and then happened to you in your 20s and your 30s and maybe for me in your 40s, okay? In the corporate world, layers upon layers that creates these neural pathways that teaches you how to react to certain situations. And as a sensitive soul, vibrational frequency is going to affect it even more because you pull in that vibrational frequency from that experience. That experience not only replays in your mind, but it plays in your energetic body too. A huge component that's often missed when it comes to healing these kind of things. These situations that happen that you've put in your file cabinet, you put it in that folder, you filed it away, and maybe you did talk therapy about it, but all that talk therapy does is bring it straight back in front of your face, and what do? You go right back into that exact damn feeling of walking in high school, looking at lunchtime in the cafeteria like, who's gonna sit with me? Because no one really likes me, and there's thousands of kids here, but yet I have no one to sit with. Am I be sharing my story right now? Yep, totally am. Because this is what happens. And you go into that, I don't feel safe, I don't feel protected, holy shit. And then you ruminate on all this. This is why they don't like me. And I should have said this and I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm already getting super passionate because my God, I can just feel like the energy even in my body when I start talking about this, where it goes to because of those subconscious thoughts. So this is why also just being like, I stand in my power and stating affirmations like, I am confident, don't really freaking work, y'all, because you don't believe them. So let's get into some tools that actually work. If you're new here, I'm Ginger Reddy. I'm an intuitive energy healer and coach for highly sensitive people and empaths, and welcome to my channel, The Thriving Sensitive. I'm grateful you are here. So last week, I started a brand new series called This Happened, Now What? We talk about real life HSP moments, and I give you real tools to deal with these things like for real in real life. Not just the fluffy mindset tips like say an affirmation, own your power. Okay, we're gonna go deeper. Mindset, energy, you, what works for you. Last week, episode 1 was all about the real reason HSP struggle in groups and how to fix it. I will drop the link below. You need to check it out. Okay, so today we're gonna get into that real life scenario of overthinking every damn conversation and what you can actually do about it. So like I said at the very beginning, you get home, you had a great time with friends, but then you start overthinking and you overthink and analyze everything. And that can be from what happened yesterday to what happened in 2nd grade. Let's talk about some basics here. What is actually going on in the brain when sensitives do this? This isn't just overthinking. This is your energy looping in the past because it doesn't feel safe in the present moment. Those subconscious folders in your head, you go back to and say, see, for example, this is what happened. 3rd grade, the cool girls didn't want to play with me. Okay, so you go to the corner and cry. This is the story about me that I've taught myself. Or you walk into the cafeteria, and like I said in high school, I have so much anxiety, nobody wants to sit with me, okay? I don't know where to go. These stories replay in your brain. They have been cataloged in your subconscious mind. So whether you believe that they exist or not, or that it's not affecting you, it is. It is a mental loop. It's annoying. But when this happens, it is your energy signaling that something deeper is still very unprocessed. A moment where you didn't feel seen, understood, respected, or enough. So these stories have led to now more stories today. Let's bring in also the frequency part. Okay, so you have these stories, again, that carry that energy. You can go right back. This is why when you're in talk therapy and you're just talking about it over and over again, what does it do for a highly sensitive person? It takes you right back into that energy. You bring that energy immediately back into your body. So when you're talking about it over and over again, instead of releasing and learning how to release and let go of those experiences so they don't affect you now in the present. So when you go back into those experiences, what happens is that you go right back into that energy and you bring that vibration into your body, into your energy body, and you're holding it there. So this is why we have to start learning how to, 1, heal it at the core, and 2, release it. This is the combination of, yes, the mindset, plus also the healing work. So now I'm going to talk about something you've probably have never heard of. You've probably never thought about it this way. And again, this series is all about giving you real, tangible tools that you can use today to shift things. Because if you talk about it over and over again and you bring that frequency back into your body, what do? You just live in that damn frequency. So let's talk about where it lives in your body whenever you are going into this overthinking and ruminating. And it lives in your solar plexus. These things often lead to a blocked solar plexus, your power center. Your solar plexus is the energy center of confidence, worth, personal power, and is likely blocked. So when your solar plexus is blocked, you lose your ability to feel anchored in who you are, and you slip into who you were then. Your solar plexus is the place where your self-trust lives. When it's blocked, you will feel like you're always on edge, bracing for rejection before anything even happens. So then your brain will overanalyze everything you said. Everything. Your energy system is still holding on to those experiences where it wasn't safe. You didn't feel protected. You didn't feel seen or validated. And your nervous system is responding to that. So not just the conversation that you are overanalyzing, it is responding to that energy. So this spiral starts in your solar plexus chakra. It is your 3rd energy center. It is located about 4 fingers above your belly button. It's connected to the element of fire and your inner flame, power. It governs that delicate balance between your body and your mind. You starting to see a connection already? It is your center of confidence, self-trust, willpower, identity. When your solar plexus is underactive, you are going to feel certain things. You may be stuck in like analysis paralysis, constantly second guessing yourself. Does any of this sound familiar? Yes. You may even notice like gut issues, poor digestion, bloating, weight fluctuation. Yes. Indigestion, ulcers, because you're stressing, right? Over everything. You may need control of everything, feeling defensive or acting like everything is kind of a threat, okay? So you may also replay conversations because it feels safer than moving forward. And do you know why it feels safer than moving forward? Because of that neural pathway you've taught yourself since 3rd grade, that situation that happened. And as somebody who is very sensitive, you hold on to that energy. And so that energy, again, layer. So what happens? It gets more blocked. And you go immediately into what makes you feel safe, but it's not actually making you feel safe. All it's doing is continuously blocking your chakra and making it harder for you to release. And you stay in that place because then we take the mind into account, the neural pathway you've taught yourself. You taught yourself to go here. So after you leave a conversation with somebody, you're like, oh, yep, it's exactly like 3rd grade. It's what happened. They didn't want to sit with me. They didn't like me. They tested me out. Okay. And that would mean when I say cast out, now I'm already going into like past life things that could have happened. That could make you feel that way too. But I digress. We're not going to go there. When it's blocked, the symptoms get louder. You obsessively overthink. You may become very reactive, quick to get angry, desperate to be right. So whenever you're seeing people like with politics and religion that are desperate to be right, I bet there's blockages. You feel out of control or you're stuck in that victim mode. Because what does that victim mode do? It feels safe. So there may even be some more physical issues that happen in your pancreas, your colon, your liver. You also might feel the need to control how others see you, which we have no control over, but we really want to, right? So that's where the replaying conversations, because it feels safer. So when your solar plexus is balanced, you stop over-explaining, you stop the overthinking. I'm not going to say all together, but you do start to let things go more. And you stop replaying that damn conversation over and over and over again. And you get your life back, guys. You're not just living in insomnia thinking about that damn conversation that happened with a friend 20 years ago. So that overthinking is not just connected to that one conversation that happened yesterday. It is connected to every conversation because it has all of that energy that has been held in your body, in your energy body since maybe 3rd grade. It is just that layered effect. So you can say all the self-confidence mantras you want, but if your solar plexus is blocked and you don't really believe in those power statements, you're just going to continue to experience the same thing. The overthinking, the ruminating, and it's going to be emotionally exhausting. So let's do something. Let's practice something to get you out of the box, because every single thing I'm going to be doing in this series is getting you out of the box to do something different. We are going to do a practice, which is going to be a very, very short healing, and it is going to incorporate some Reiki. So if you're able to, I highly suggest lay down or sit down, doesn't matter, get comfortable. And I'm going to be sending Reiki. Reiki is universal love. It can't hurt you. It can only help you, but it only can work if you accept it. So we're going to get into this to see if we can help this spiral. And it's something you can do without Reiki as well, but you can always come back to this. I will link it below with the timestamp. So when you go into that ruminating, you go into overthinking, you can jump right into this practice. Okay, so let's do this reset together. This reset is for when you really can't shut your brain off. I already told you to get in a comfortable position, lying down or sitting down, doesn't matter. If you'd like to receive Reiki during this energy clearing, simply say yes out loud, or you can say it in your head silently. Reiki, again, is going to flow wherever you need it, but it has to flow with your permission. Let's begin. Close your eyes, and I'm going to prepare myself to send Reiki to you. So you close your eyes, and as you close your eyes, I just want you to just breathe in deep, take a big breath, fill up that belly, and release. And as you are breathing on your own, and you're just focusing on your breath for just a minute, I'm going to send you Reiki. I'm sending Reiki now to support the release of these obsessive thought loops, self-doubt, and energetic entanglements from the past. May this energy restore balance to the mind and body, activate your confidence, and bring you fully back into your power. I want you now to place your right hand on your solar plexus, about 4 fingers above your belly button. Place your left hand on your heart. Breathe into your solar plexus. Feel your belly rise with the breath. Now visualize a yellow flame in your solar plexus, swirling and spinning clockwise. This is your fire, your confidence, your self-trust, your clarity. This yellow flame burns through that mental noise, that mental clutter, the emotional chaos that you feel when you go into that overthinking and ruminating. Let it rise and dissolve the tightness in your chest. Let it melt the overthinking stuck in your mind. With each breath, inhale and draw in warmth, power, clarity. And with each exhale, release the obsessive looping, the obsessive thinking, the need to figure it out, the guilt for what you said, the shame that you're carrying. And let it go. Now on this inhale, I want you to gently arch your back and lift your chin slightly, as if opening up your chest to receive light. And on the exhale, I want you to round your spine slightly, like you're curling inward, letting go. Repeat this movement as your breath flows in and out. And say this out loud or in your mind as you're doing this breath with this slight movement. I release the spiral. I trust what was said doesn't need to be fixed. My energy is my own. I call it back to me now. I am grounded in my truth. I don't need to relive the past to move forward. Really let that sink in. I'm grounded in my truth. I don't need to relive the past to move forward. Breathe deeply into your belly. Let that yellow flame shrink, but it still remains strong and steady, safe in your core. And it's there waiting for you when you need it. Now, take a deep breath in and release. And slowly come back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. So when your energy is stuck here, your system can't process that emotional stuff. That's why overthinking becomes a loop. You're blocked and you go straight back into those experiences from the past. But when you clear this with breath, light, intention, your body begins to process what your mind can't. That's how we heal this overthinking loop. Not just by thinking, I'm going to stop overthinking. It is healed from the inside out. It lives in your energy body. You're going to see a pattern over and over again with this series, that this isn't just like external stuff and saying things externally and working specifically just on the mind. It is literally from the inside out. There are things that are stuck in your body that need to be released. And when you begin to release it and you begin to connect, especially as a sensitive soul, you begin to vibrate at a different frequency. So when you begin to vibrate at that different frequency, you're choosing better thoughts. So start with that awareness. When that overthinking shows up, this is a pattern. There's unhealed things. You might already know that. Now let's do a little clearing. Let's connect to our mind body. Let's see where it's living. And yes, your solar plexus may be blocked, but the experience in your body may be in your chest. It may be in your back. It may be in your shoulders. It may be at a different place in your body. Recognize that. And then you can actually say to it, release. I release this. I'm not carrying this. So some other things you can do to support your solar plexus is, obviously you can do this practice that you just did. You can do it without Reiki. You can get a little vitamin D. You can use scents like ginger, cinnamon, saffron, lemongrass, black pepper, peppermint. You can use essential oils. You can use it in your food. Use yellow crystals. Hold one over your solar plexus and carry it with you throughout the day. Amber, yellow jasper, yellow topaz, lemon quartz, citrine. You can also, crazy enough, do planks. You want to take it up a notch? Do a plank and say an affirmation at the same time. Ooh, that's really taking it to another level. So let's talk about some mindset stuff. The goal is not to stop the overthinking. The goal is to stop believing every thought is a sign you did something wrong. If you go in with thinking, I need to stop the overthinking, you're going to overthink about the overthinking of stopping the overthinking. I feel like that could be a Friends episode. But you know I'm right? Because when you think about that, that's why if somebody says, just stop it, let it go. You're like, I wish I could. It would be lovely if I could. So if you go in with like, I need to stop overthinking, it's just awareness. You may not ever completely stop overthinking. You may immediately go into that neural pathway, but if you have the awareness, you can start realizing that this is connected to things that are in that brain, those file cabinets, and you're pulling that file out from 3rd grade and you're reliving that experience, which is why I don't want you to relive those damn experiences anymore. Release it. So when your mind starts replaying those moments and that loop and you go into overthinking, ask yourself, what story am I attaching to this thought? Where's that story coming from? Is this now? Or is this an old wound trying to protect me, keep me safe? Most of the time, it's not about the actual conversation. It's about the meaning you've attached to it, which is a belief in a story you've told yourself. But it can't just be cleared with your mindset because it's living in your emotional body. That is why when you think of those difficult situations and you go into that 3rd grade experience, being on the playground and girls not wanting to play with me, and I can go back to that feeling of immediately feeling, wow, I'm not good enough. I'm too ugly and they don't want to be friends with me. And my God, I'm going to go cry now. I can go back to that feeling. I don't want to feel that feeling. I want to release it. I want to let it go. And I don't want it to affect me in my now by going right back into that same frequency. I want to let that go. You can state those affirmations, but remember, you must truly believe in that affirmation. Overthinking doesn't keep me safe. Grounding does. And let's talk about grounding right here. So overthinking doesn't keep me safe. Grounding does. If grounding keeps you safe, that means you're grounding in your body. You can ground into Mother Earth. You can go put your feet on the ground. Vitamin D, get some sun on your back. Just get things pumping and flowing. Don't replay that conversation in your head for the 20th time. If you're still doing it, it's not fun. You know that. Don't sit in that damn energy. Don't over-identify with it. Don't let it become your identity for that day, that week, that year. Move it out of your body. Move it out. Overthinking lives not just in your head, it is in your body. It's why it's all connected. You know that. You feel the stress, you feel the anxiety. So you've got to move that tension out. And sometimes that's not just yoga and Pilates. It is standing up and like shaking your body, shoulders, hips, legs, get it out. Shake off that energy. You're not being dramatic. You are freeing yourself from that energy, from those experiences. If you've never done it, stand up and shake and you'll be like, damn, that felt good. Another thing you could do is a solar plexus twist. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and then you can twist your upper body side to side. Let your arms swing around freely. It activates. It's clearing your solar plexus. Clear it. Get outside and stomp or walk barefoot. That's the grounding part. Connect your body to the earth. Feel the weight of your body as you move. Dance. Don't live in that energy that is pulling you down and taking you back into the energy that was from third grade. Let it move through you. That is the massive difference. It's not about saying it doesn't exist. It's about letting it move through you so you're not holding on to it anymore right here. You're not holding it in. Let that movement be your medicine. Don't sit in the spiral. Move the energy out of your body. Let your body process what your brain can't, because you're going straight into those neural pathways. This will help you to stop that loop from the root. You like what I did right there? I kind of did too. This is why I teach the mindset plus the energy healing together, because as a sensitive soul, you vibrate at a different frequency. So when you feel those emotions from the past, it affects you as if it's happening today. So when you combine the two together, you begin to really see a shift. You'll see transformation. You'll actually feel change. And if you felt something different today, maybe your body softened during the practice. Maybe you felt your energy clear a little bit. Maybe your mind quieted for a moment. Maybe you felt some tingles and warmth. That is your body telling you you are ready to heal at a different, deeper level. Listen to that. I'm excited because I'm going to be dropping a healing library very soon that's packed with rituals and clearings and tools just like we did today. So jump on my email list. You will be the first to know when it launches. If you are enjoying the series, please hit that like button for this video. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next video. It'll drop. It either drop usually Thursday or Friday, depends on my schedule, my Reiki and coaching schedule. I just am so grateful for each and every one of you. And put a comment below. Tell me if while I was talking about this, if you were like, oh my God, this is me, because I know it was me too. I understand. Like I said, I never talk about something that I have no experience with because I've had this experience my entire life. My entire life. So drop a comment below, hit the like button, subscribe. I am sending you all so much light, love, and beautiful energy. Have a great day, y'all.